Other things you could keep in mind is if you're going to be using lotion, if you're going to be using oil, those things will help the experience for her so much. What I do, fellas. So today's video is all about three ways you can go ahead and turn on that girl that you like, that you're feeling, right? Maybe, you know, you guys been talking for a minute, or maybe you guys are actually together. So these three ways that I'm going to tell you how to turn her on, try it out. Maybe the different ways I tell you how to do it today, it'll work out for y'all. So fellas, before I jump into this video, give this video a huge thumbs up, and y'all, we could get on the line if you want to talk about whatever that's going on in your life, right back to her or right back to your own personal problems. We could get on the line and talk about whatever it is. Make sure you book by clicking the link down below. Now fellas, the first thing on my list to go ahead and turn her on, and of course comment if you want the turn off videos too, because those are important as well. But the first thing I have for turn on is massage her, and this is gonna be mainly at that lower back, inner thighs, places that are obviously closer to where you could get to that next level, and I mean where you guys can try other things, right? So I'm just saying the lower back and just inner thighs because those are better options. But let's not dismiss the shoulders, any arms, even stomach. Like, you know, sometimes the tummy rubs, if she's on the other side, right? She's not on her stomach no more, she's on her back. Those times you guys can take the opportunity, take it as in like, you know what, let me take care of her, let me treat her. And it's also like something that doesn't make her think anything too much. Like kind of like if you guys are hanging out and you guys are already in bed, it kind of makes sense. So it could set up things nicely where she starts getting a little turned on down there, or she's just really feeling you. And of course for you to keep continuing to turn her on. Also fellas, when you are massaging her, other things you could keep in mind is if you're going to be using lotion, if you're going to be using oil, those things will help the experience for her so much. And then of course for you fellas, the softer your hands are, the better. So lotion up your hands, make sure they're not ashy, make sure they're not dry. And then once more, the places that are going to be where you have a higher chance of turning her on, work on that place, stay there, and actually make her body really feel good. It's not just the idea of getting her actually wanting you turned on at the end, it's also the idea of her wanting you more afterwards, right? For her to come back again, for her to be like, okay, I really enjoy you enough because this one time was great. So the other thing that you guys can keep in mind when you are massaging her is that you do want to take your time. Don't rush it. Also, if you have like a goal or intentions with her, even if it's like, you know, you want it to be done within like 2-3 hours, like let's say you have places to go, let's just focus on getting it done. Like just focus on making her feel good, and then females will actually show you other signs that might make you guys want to take that next step. So that is it for this point. But fellas, if you want to know about massaging her and doing other things to her, like in the bedroom, how to really get her turned on and how to get her wanting you to do other things to her in the sheets, y'all can find out through Patreon. Patreon has a whole lot of videos that cannot be on YouTube and that actually break down what females really want. So massage her and do other types of stuff once you go watch those Patreon videos. Now fellas, right back into how you could massage her. Don't think that, okay, well, she's gonna think that I'm soft or I'm being too nice. When you're hanging out with her, you want to get something going on, you want some easy hands-on action, run to massaging her. All right. And last thing I'll say also is like you could get one in return. Maybe she's willing to give you one, and then this could be something you guys just do in the beginning and it could just start something that you like. So the next thing on my list is strong eye contact, and this is just simply down to looking at her, knowing that you're confident not to look away, and then knowing that, okay, you know, you guys are serious, let's just say it like that. You guys are actually looking at each other, not actually acting like, you know, you're distracted, or, you know, maybe you guys are actually showing that you're focused on what is important, what you guys are saying. All that type of stuff basically will add to her getting turned on at the end. So look at it like this. When you're on the couch chilling for a long time, and this is before the whole massage and everything, right? When you are chilling for a long time, this girl is actually reading you. She is seeing how confident you are. Talking about whatever it is that you talk about, when you actually know yourself, you're going to look straight in her eyes and you're going to say it without no hesitation. Then as far as looking away, as far as your body language, it's supposed to be open as well, where you're comfortable, where you're looking at her, and then you're going on with your conversations. It's her seeing that you have no fear also, and then also you not stuttering, you not holding back, you saying what's on your mind, all those things, which we'll talk more about in a second, but all those things will have her look at you as a confident guy that is way more masculine. Now, that's the ways of going ahead and getting her to really be interested, and her interest will grow really quickly, and before you know it, she'll be turned on. All right, so let's get into the last thing on my list for how you could turn her on, and this way is very, very simple, and this is going ahead and having a masculine cologne. cologne. So once again, fellas, remember, when you are around her, you are a man. So look at it this way: the type of stuff that you would expect her to be carrying, having, also the way you expect her to look, you require that. So if you're lacking, right back to like when we talk about skincare, right back to like when we talk about make sure you have lotion on, if you're lacking just in general with hygiene, then there's a problem there where you cannot be that full man, that full masculine man, that full guy that is put together like I normally say, right? So if you think that, okay, let me slip up or let me just skip one step, if she's actually around you all the time and it's growing onto being a habit, she might look at the other guy and be like, well, every time I'm around this guy, he's always dressed like this, always smells good, haircut is always cut. Like, those are the things that females do actually catch on to. And then remember, if she's dating different guys, different dates, what do you guys think is happening? Like, she's remembered the guys that she's actually interested in, and the smell is gonna be very, very important. So if she goes and she doesn't remember how you smell, like, you guys are actually missing out on that, because a lot of guys really, really smell so good, and females remember you by your scent, for real. It's definitely about you smelling good in general, because she's gonna go ahead and talk good things about you. And then also just the facts of you smelling good in that moment, more of a man. Same way where if you smell like a female's perfume or smells very feminine, it's the same thing where cologne can obviously smell very masculine. Don't be spraying colognes that are too strong, because sometimes some females are not feeling that. Some colognes, females will literally not want to be around you because it comes off way too strong. And so just try to find something that's smelling fresh, something that still smells masculine, and something that could be like your go-to. And again, yes, it could be your signature smell too, and that's a great way, again, females can remember you. But once more, when she's in that moment, it could make her want to be all over you. You do smell good, and she's definitely feeling the whole, you know, maybe the way you put yourself together again. So with your smell, down to the way you dress, down to the way you carry yourself, the girl that you're going to be dealing with, she's going to analyze it, and she's going to go ahead and rate you. And then again, I told you guys in the past, females really do report y'all. Like, she will really go and tell her girl, like, hey, you know, he didn't have a haircut, hey, he smelled really bummy. Or she'll just say, oh, well, he didn't really smell, right? You know, or she'll just say like, oh yeah, well, you know, he seemed like an average guy. And this really happens, and this goes back to like if she's saying you're an average guy, or oh, he's just like every other guy I date, or he just isn't any different. It simply falls down to you didn't stand out, or let's just say you didn't do enough. Of course, if you're gonna go on dates, if you're gonna see this girl, if you're gonna invite her over, make sure you shower before she comes through, fellas. Make sure you guys are prepped. Make sure you put your cologne on and you're ready when she is around you. She could smell it, and fellas, you could have her stay around you even longer, and again, have her hands all over you, wanting to feel you, because hey, you smell good, you might taste good type of stuff. So fellas, that is it for this video. I definitely enjoyed talking about this topic. 3 things for y'all. I'll definitely bring this video back up if y'all want that part 2. Let me know. If you still haven't given this video a big thumbs up, go ahead and do that. Check out all the links down below. Don't forget about Patreon. A whole lot of videos y'all will never see on YouTube. Y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all. Elevate hoodies are officially available. As you guys see, I have the black one on, and it comes in gray as well. It is high quality, and y'all can see it is embroidered stitched. A Champion logo right there, so it is a Champion hoodie, and y'all could have this for over 10 years. I hope you're elevating in your life and make this hoodie a part of your life. Throw this on, style it up. Let's see how you like to wear your clothing. You can put it with jeans, black jeans. And then we have the t-shirt. Of course, I got y'all with the t-shirt. Elevate t-shirt, and you can pair it with anything, y'all. You can get it together. This Elevate hoodie is to represent what you do in life, and that is to elevate. So make sure you go get your Elevate hoodie by clicking the link down below, and don't forget about the t-shirts, and it does come in 2 colors.